Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 42 of my 2025 TTM returns, and we have 9 successes to share to start the week off. Of course, real quick, I'll just make a quick mentioning of it and then get to the autographs. But of course, today it was announced that the great Ozzy Osbourne passed away. So, very unfortunate. It's kind of been looking that way for a while now. He said during COVID he was hoping that during the time away from touring that he would get better, and he said the problem was he never felt better even with the rest. It wasn't Parkinson's, but it was like Parkinsonisms or something like that. It was very closely related to it. Slowly deteriorated his health, but thankfully he got to have that final concert a few weeks ago, and is the beginning and everything. So sad to see that happen, but good to know he's not in pain anymore. But we'll get started on the TTMs here. First one here is a fencing return. This guy competed in the Olympics and won a few world titles. He signed 2 of 2 in 14 days. Michael Marks. I believe his brother is also a fencer. Then we have a political return. He signed both, one on the front, one on the back. 2 of 2 success in 16 days from former governor of New Hampshire, John H. Lynch. So signed that one on the front there. And I saw this and I thought, oh, maybe it's not a picture of him. No, he just signed it on the back. We got a wrestling return. He signed 2 different names, which is cool for his 2 different gimmicks that he had. One of them's really not a gimmick, it's just his name. But he signed 2 of 2 in 14 days. Got back Mark Marrow, who was also known as Johnny B. Bad. Very colorful gimmick he had there. And then this one was a nice surprise to see. Sent this out about 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years. And I've been wanting to add him to my NASCAR Truck Series collection for a long time. And these finally came back. So he signed 2 of 2 in 1,013 days. Former Truck Series champion Travis Quapple. I always mess up that last name. Like I said, he won the championship in 2003, I want to say. Had 9 career Truck Series wins. He had some time in the Xfinity and Cup Series. Didn't do too much there, but was a long-time Truck Series guy. And I remember in the mid-2000s NASCAR games, I would either play as him or I'd always try to have him be my teammate whenever I played those games. So to finally add his autograph to the collection is really, really nice. Continuing with NASCAR, we're on today's successes. Just sent out another one. I've had this card sitting for a while. I've been meaning to get it signed, so sent it out and got a second one, maybe a giveaway or something in the future. But he signed 2 of 2 in 8 days. The King, Richard Petty. You might want to switch markers. This one didn't come out as clean, but still always given a great signature there. There was a rumor a couple years ago, and I unfortunately was part of helping spread it, that he was going to stop signing at the end of the year. I think at the end of 2023, and then people started writing to him about it, and he's like, why would I do that? So glad to see he's still signing, still doing well. Very happy to get those. Then we have a former NHL prospect. He was part of a set of cards that I had, and I saw someone else get these same cards signed, so I figured I'd send them out. We got a 2 of 2 return in 48 days from former goaltending prospect Tom Noble. He was selected by the Blackhawks in the 11th round of the 1993 draft, I want to say. He attended Boston University. I don't know if it says it on here. Yeah. But he was an NCAA goaltender and won 2 championships. So he was a pretty good prospect, just never panned out to the NHL. We've got a basketball return. He signed 2 of 2 in 22 days. This is coming back from Anthony Bowie. I don't follow too much basketball, but I saw that he signed. I want to try and expand that collection a bit more. So happy to get that. Seems like he was pretty well known for his tenure with the Magic. Then we have an NWSL return, a team that I don't get back very much from, which is a shame because they won the championship last year. So would like to get more of their players. But she signed 3 of 3 in 113 days and included a nice note. This is defender for the Orlando Pride, Kylie Strom, but she is married, so she has a different last name. It's like Nadner or something. But she signed my NWSL card and a couple of photos. I had already ordered these photos to come in, and then I went to Indie Card Exchange, ended up getting one of these cards. So I was like, yeah, I'll just add it to the request. She seems to be a pretty decent signer. And then she wrote a note back saying, thanks for your message and support. This league does not exist without people like you. All the best, Kylie. So referring to the fans there, very kind of her to do that. And last one here for a collection that I have like 1 or 2 autographs for. Would like to get more. We'll see how much I focus on this project. But it is a boxing return. So I got back 2 of 2 in 14 days from former light heavyweight world champion and International Boxing Hall of Fame inductee Ray Mancini, who was known as Boom Boom. Impressive career. Of course, he was involved in an infamous fight where the guy he was up against ended up tragically dying, and pretty much, changed the course of boxing and his life and everything. But overall, very good boxer. His goal was to win a world title because his dad was unable to due to his injuries from World War II. And so he was able to not only win that title, but have 4 successful defenses of it. One of the other boxers that I think I have a former football player that also boxed, but I don't know if it was an amateur career or not. But the other one that I have is Buster Douglas, who's very well known. And Buster himself had a nice career as well, and won the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. And so technically he only held the belt, the one, I guess he could have held multiple belts, but he held the championship and didn't have any successful defenses, but had a really good career. He's not in the Hall of Fame, so I don't know if there's a reason for that, because these guys, I don't think they're too far different in age. I mean, I imagine Ray Mancini's maybe a little bit older, but still. If you guys know why Buster Douglas isn't in the Hall of Fame, maybe he's in some other ones, but he's not in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. I would love to know why. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.